Academic, beginning Wednesday at 11.
Don't tell me. Your second shift as a busboy and you want to call it quits.
No, actually, I want to know when we get paid around here.
Nick, what do you have on the clock? 6.5 hours? When are you putting for a raise while you're at it?
I just need some cash. I got a date later.
Come on, you must have a date. Otherwise, why would you buy all that lingerie?
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Dressing for success is getting very expensive, Mother. It's a good thing I got paid today.
Oh, no problem. I'll help you here.
Hey! Hey, wait a minute! That guy just ripped me off!
Sinclair. Sir. Have you heard from Watts yet?
No. As a matter of fact, I haven't. She's still on the undercover case you put her on. It's been about 24 hours now, sir.
What's wrong? You worried she can't hack it?
No, sir. I trained her.
Keep me posted.
Rivas, where the hell is Watts?
Still working the docks, I guess.
What do you mean you guess? I asked you to keep an eye on her, didn't I?
I trailed her as long as I could, Lieutenant. I was doing you a favor, but I'm on duty now, remember?
Okay, good. What did it look like down there?
The docks won't start hopping for another couple of hours. Why are you so worried, anyway?
Because she's a rookie, all right? And I'm not sure she's ready for this kind of undercover.
If you don't mind my saying so, Lieutenant, you're taking Josie's assignment a little personally, don't you think?
No, I don't think, Rivas. All right? This is an important case, and I don't want her to blow it.
When, Captain Harrison died, it was tough on all of us. I guess I understand where you're coming from.
Well, why don't you make yourself busy, Rivas?
Mommy said no more TV until after your bath. Hello. Stephen, turn that off. I mean it. Okay. I think it's time for a timeout. Give me that remote right now. You don't give me that remote, you are going to lose television privileges for a very long time. 5-minute timeout, and I mean it. Do I have to carry you upstairs like a baby?
I hate you. Richard is dead like Ryan.
Reliving our ancestry, the fight for lack of harmony.
Blindfold, monsieur?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Tombstone pizza, Pierre!
What do you want on your tombstone? Real meat, real cheese. Much better tasting than pizzas made with imitation cheese. So what do you want on your tombstone?
Napkin?
No.
Is it hot in there, or is it just me?
Looking for casino action?
I win.
Play sharpshooters. It's strategy.
Play or hold? Play.
It's luck.
1, 3.
Fill in the rows, collect your dough.
Rough night, huh?
Yes. I nearly lost my shirt.
Sharpshooters from Milton Bradley. So, what do you need when it's hours since lunch and years until dinner, but you really want something and your stomach is saying, have one of these, while your brain is saying, don't even think about it and, oh, that's attractive, but this might be perfectly awful to eat because you crave something different than the usual stuff that might make you feel great and not icky, that's wild and alive and zesty and zingy and quite frankly perfect to eat.
With a full serving of vegetables, it might just make you feel better.
There's only one baby like yours, and only one baby food like ours, Gerber. No one knows more about purity, safety, and nutrition, and how to make sure a baby likes it, than Gerber. To learn more why 4 out of 5 pediatricians who recommend baby food recommend Gerber, call us anytime, day or night. You know you can trust Gerber for learning to eat smart right from the start.
A cold isn't always just here. Sinuses can get congested, too. That's why there's Advil Cold and Sinus. One ingredient for aches and pains, another for sinus congestion. It's all connected.
Advil Cold and Sinus, advanced formula for colds and sinus.
Allow me to present new Ritz Air Crisps, a rather delicate new snack. Never eat more than one at a time.
New Ritz Air Crisps. Inhale them.
Oh, no. Did you get him?
I lost him.
Oh. What do you mean you lost him?
I was right on top of the guy. He went down an alley and
great.
disappeared.
That's just great. My wallet, my paycheck.
I know.
Well, I guess dinner's on you, Mother.
Well, I think what we ought to do is go right to the police station and fill out a report,
You really think that's going to help?
Yes. Thank you again very much. We do appreciate it.
Nick, I'm sorry. I'm just mad. I really
I understand. It's no problem.
Okay. I think if you give them a description, then yes, they might find
Believe
this
me,
guy.
Mother, nothing good is going to come of this.
Cops never catch maggots like that. Busy chasing me for speed.
Well, you weren't so scared to catch the purse snatcher.
Saying the guy's a lowlife, that's all.
Oh, and you got a perfect record.
Look, I never wasted my time lifting wallets, Stan.
And look at you now. Oh, you broke a few of these on the way out the door.
Yeah, I'd say take it out of my pay, but on minimum wage, that'd be a tall order.
Nick, what's your story, huh? Did your rich daddy cut up your trust fund or something?
Listen, Stan! I got no problem making an honest living. Why is that a problem for you, huh?
I got no problem, Nick. I have no problem at all.
Good. Everybody's got to start somewhere, right?
Well, not if you...
My first stop may be right here with you, but it ain't forever.
Well, not if you keep breaking dishes. Why don't you just take the stuff back in the kitchen and get busy,
I'm going. A full half hour of sheer joy.
You actually have the whole place to yourself.
Yep, her grandmother's in California, right, Navy?
But she's granted. And didn't Rachel say no parties?
Well, what she doesn't know. Did you guys bring your stuff? You can all stay over.
Cool. Hey, Pam, you coming in?
Depends.
I invited Pam. Is that cool?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, Maggie, I thought maybe you were new.
What, because you're going out with Nick? Or because right after he dumped me, you jumped on the back of his bike without even bothering to say, do you mind?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Listen, Pam, you can have Nick.
Really?
Yeah, you have my blessings.
Oh, Maggie, it's so great to hear you say that. Your friendship means more to me than anything.
Even a guy?
Sure.
Well, then come on in.
Okay. Hey, guys, I have the new Lenny Kravitz CD. You got it here.
Oh,
great.
I love it.
What's new with you guys? Oh, no. You got to listen to this. It's so great.
I know. I love it. Stephen, sweetheart, Mommy understands that you are very upset about Ryan dying. Mommy's very upset, too. So what do you say let's just start over, okay? Let's go sit on the sofa. We'll have a little cuddle huddle. And we'll just maybe talk about... Ouch! Oh. You are
acting like a monster. Do you know that? Now listen to me. I am the mommy. You are the child.
So what?
I am not finished with...
Did I come at the wrong time?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you did, Grant.
Well, this is my scheduled visit. I think.
I know it is. Don't I know it is. Let me tell you something. You probably never thought you'd hear me say this, but please, take my child.
It's okay. Revis, when you saw Watts down at the docks, she was playing it safe, right? I mean, did she find any leads that you know of on Ruby, anything?
She seemed to have everything under control, Lieutenant. Do you plan on panicking every time a female officer goes undercover?
Do I look like I'm panicking? Am I panicking right now? I don't think so, all right? I'm worried. There's a difference, Revis. If you had trained a crop full of rookies to go out into the big bad world like I did, and you had one of them down on the docks, dressed in plain clothes, without a weapon, without a nightstick, without shoes to run in, then I think you would be a little bit worried too, because it would be your reputation on the line, all right? So you wouldn't be panicked. You'd be worried.
Fucking China. I want to report a burglary.
No, I think it's called a robbery, technically. You know what I'm saying,
Hold on a second. What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. Some lowlife took my purse. And I'm talking 2 weeks' pay and a lot of other important stuff. So why don't you people put the donuts down and start looking for the bad guys? Now, who the hell is in charge around here? You.
Fisher-Price presents The Great Adventures Castle, where imagination is king.
Uh-oh, the army of giants. Prepare the castle!
Ready? Fire!
Now take that! And that!
I hate when that happens. Attack them!
Look out below!
The adventure never ends at The Great Adventures Castle from Fisher-Price.
Now, can I be the good guys?
No way.
To me, this is a really beautiful day. It's soup weather, and I'm a soup kind of guy. There's this cream of chicken with vegetables from Healthy Choice. Oh, man, that is rich stuff. Great big vegetables, lean chicken. Just makes you feel good. Sort of like slippers for your tummy or something like that. Oh, it only has 2 grams of fat. Beautiful. With Healthy Choice, I can eat what I like. Tomorrow's forecast, cream of mushroom.
Thinking of you, write your name across the sky.
I wish this could last all night. I wish this could last all night. I wish this could last all night, all night, all night.
Duracell. Oh, it can. And tomorrow night, and maybe the next night, and the following day, and the next day, and on into that evening. You can't top the copper top.
All-natural Butter Bud Sprinkles and Mix from the makers of Sweet and Low. It has the flavor of butter because it's made with butter. But every serving has no fat, no cholesterol, and low sodium. So you can enjoy all these dishes and find a new use for this one.
Kate, I thought you were home with a bad cold.
Oh, but now I feel better.
Did you take Sudafed for your stuffy nose, chlortrimeton for sneezing?
I only took Comtrex.
Extra strength Tylenol for headache, Robitussin maximum strength for your cough?
For a cold, why take all these when Comtrex does it all?
NBC.
Halloween Monday.
A special night of brotherly love.
Anything can happen.
What am I supposed to go as? The biggest tweet in Philadelphia?
You already got the costume.
With major mix-ups. I got the wrong kid. Mayhem and mischief.
Aren't you guys a little old to be trick-or-treating?
I don't have any candy.
And on minor adjustments, the madness continues. NBC Halloween Monday.
The final twist.
They think you did it.
The critics call it a surprise. Melrose Place's Daphne Zuniga, David James Elliott. The shocking conclusion, Degree of Guilt, NBC tonight.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are. You're the new police captain. You're also the guy who's gonna get my new satin sheets back. You better start writing some of this down. I'd give you a pen, but some walking piece of trash stole my purse.
So I heard. And I've got a pen. Thanks.
Okay, well, he was about, what, 5'9"?
No, I think he was more
that
like
he was
5'11".
Caucasian,
Right.
and he had some short, dark, greasy, spiky side, little lazy eyes.
I can't.
Black.
Oh, hello. One at a time, okay?
Well, do you need some paper here, Captain, or are you going to memorize everything that I'm saying?
Why don't you come in my office? I'll take your statement in a few moments.
Well. So, tell me the bad guys didn't lay a hand on you.
No, thank God.
Good.
But they did have a whole routine here. This guy knocked into Lorna when we walked into Sassy's, and he dropped some papers on the floor, so we reached down to grab them and help him, and boom, took her purse, packages, and out the door he went.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, well, it's also a goodie.
Yeah, well, you know why it works? Because people like you are good people and you stop to help.
I know. So then you get ripped off. That's great, you know. I have a hard enough time trying to convince my cynical daughter that there are nice guys in this world.
Well, I'm sorry it happened, but you're lucky nobody was hurt.
I know.
Oh, Watts. Congratulations. You're in one piece.
I'm undercover.
Oh. What'd you expect, Lieutenant?
Nothing less. Excuse us.
Oh, yes.
So, did you come up with anything?
Not yet, but survey says Ruby will be back for the night shift.
So you're going to be spending the night down on the docks?
That's the assignment, Lieutenant.
Well, I don't want you taking any unnecessary risks.
You don't have to worry, Lieutenant.
Hi, guys. Everyone's hanging out in the living room, so go ahead.
Oh, wow. My whole house could fit in your foyer.
Does your mother do lunch with her decorator and everything?
Sure, she does lunch, but
nowhere around here, thank goodness. I live with my grandmother, Rachel.
You guys should make her tell you Cecile's story. Her mother is a trip.
Yeah, well, she is best appreciated from a distance.
Does she really, live in Europe full-time?
The French Riviera, this month.
Awesome!
Look, guys, I'm much better off living with my grandmother.
Well, except when you're grounded, remember.
Well, when she's not here, I can party with my best buds.
Yeah!
You guys, I hate this CD. We shut it off, put something else on, and pump it up. Sarah!
I think it's really cool you let Pam stay.
Well, what are friends for?
Rumor has it somebody's in the mood for a bike ride.
I can't believe you got my message and you're actually here.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a little weird coming to Maggie's, but as long as it's only to pick you up.
So, guys, how come Katie didn't come with you?
Oh, my least favorite four-letter word.
Date? Katie's on a date?
Somebody in this crowd should be.
Well, I'm going to be joining the ranks. That is tomorrow.
You met someone? Who? Tell us.
Tomas.
Oh.
What? I'm serious. You guys are getting back together.
They totally are. Wait until you hear what she did. You won't believe it.
Well, it was a stroke of genius, if I do say so myself. I got him the answers to the EMT exam, and he doesn't even know.
I heard this test is a real killer. I sure hope I studied enough.
Yeah, me too. This test is really important to me.
Hey, I've got a surprise. There's a brand new Loves, but it's not for boys. I love. And it's not for girls. What? It's a new Loves diaper for boys and girls.
This new Loves has a special inner core that doesn't just absorb here for boys and there for girls, but everywhere to protect both boys and girls with the same great diaper.
Yay! It's the one Loves everyone loves. It's new.
New for boys and girls.
New Bounty Medleys introduce the most colorful country prints in the country. They're the Quilted Quicker Pretty Upper. Because they're a world of color. Prettier, cozier than ever before.
The Quilted Quicker Pretty Upper.
All new Bounty Medleys.
This is the skin I've always wanted. Forget bath bars. Don't even bother with body lotion. Now all I use is this. It's this 2-in-1 moisturizing body wash from Oil of Olay.
You get a lotiony cleanser with a soft Olay puff. A little dab on the puff, and suddenly there's this wonderful moisturizing lather. Much better than beauty bars. And the special Olay moisturizers are actually absorbed by my skin.
Oil of Olay 2-in-1 Moisturizing Body Wash. Moisturized skin no bath bar can touch.
Body lotion? I don't even think about it.
Sassoon hair. Hair that looks like it's never seen a dryer, never been teased or mistreated, that's led a protected life. Hair created at the Vidal Sassoon Academy, the world-famous center for hair care. Created at home with Sassoon shampoos and conditioners, with a protein and moisturizer complex protecting hair to its cuticle edge. So there's no brush it can't handle, no dryer it can't shrug off. Hair protected by the Sassoon Protection System. Professional care for your hair.
Enjoy the bold scent of Mountain Spring Downy.
So bold, you'll love it. The freshness of it.
And now, Mountain Spring Downy Dryer Sheets.
Only Downy does it.
Mountain Spring Downy, now in dryer sheets.
Come on in.
I used to think that panty liner protection was a contradiction in terms. Then I tried Always panty liners with wings. They have better panty protection at the sides because they cover more than regular liners. Always panty liners with wings. More panty liner, more protection.
Hey, you guys, I've made a major decision about my life. I'm going to be Linda Evangelista when I grow up.
Great, Shelley. I can be Christy Turlington, and we'll open a restaurant together.
I hope Brad Pitt's available. He looks so hot in his motorcycle jacket.
Hey, you guys, where's Pam?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Well, rumor has it Pam won't exactly be spending the night.
Oh, no?
Seems she scheduled a little rendezvous.
What do you mean?
Maggie, what are you doing here?
Gee, Pam, I live here. I was about to ask you the same question, but the answer is pretty obvious, isn't it?
Listen, I can explain.
No, you can't, Pam, but I would love an explanation from you, Nick. First you blow me off, and then you show up on my terrace to make out with my ex-friend.
Maggie,
no, you heard me, Pam. Sisterhood is obviously not in your repertoire, so maybe you should remove yourself from my party. Permanently.
Pam, why don't you meet me out at the bike, all right?
I have nothing else to say to you, Nick. Your hobby is obviously hurting me, and I think that stinks.
Well, when it comes to hurting people, Maggie, you're a steamroller.
Me?
Yeah, who else? You. You manipulate everybody around you. You'll do anything, you'll say anything to get attention, even if it means ruining somebody's life.
I hate you!
Yeah? Best news I've had all day.
You don't want Nick anyway. You want Tomas, right? Get out.
What is your problem?
Get out! All of you! Go! I never want to see any of you again. Get out! Come on, go! Out, out, out! Hi, Roma Pizza? I'd like to make an order. 12 large pies. All of them with anchovies and tons of extra garlic. The name's Pam. Pam Brennan.
Materials away, people. You don't know your stuff by now. Believe me, another 10 seconds won't do it. You know the drill. You have 1 hour.
Yeah. Well, that is an extraordinary piece of work, Stephen.
Well, what was that?
I think an artist in the midst of his black period. Where's Bridget tonight?
I gave her the day off. Some crazy notion about quality time with the kids.
Quality time is what it's all about. Every minute with a child is what counts.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. You know there's no ball playing in this room. Hey, did you get that out of Mommy's room? Huh? Come on. That's Ryan's baseball. It was autographed by Carl Yastrzemski. Were you at Fenway Park when Ryan caught that ball?
Yeah?
Maybe someday Grant will tell you that story, but in the meantime, Ryan loved the Yaz. That ball was very important to him. Would you give it to me, please? Stephen, go find the other ball you were playing with and give that one to Mommy right now. Stop it. Stephen Frame, give me the baseball right now. Shut up!
Listen, young man. You are never to speak to your mother like that. Do you understand? Give me the ball. Why don't you help your mother and pick up some of the toys you're not playing with around here, all right? Huh? You could use some help.
We don't need any help. The only thing the boys and I need right now is Ryan.
All right, Miss Devon, could you tell me the contents of your purse, please?
My life, basically.
Could you be a little more specific?
My electronic date book with press contacts from at least 5 years ago. My cell phone with numbers stored in its memory that aren't mine. Tons of important papers, lots of personal stuff, my all-time world favorite lipstick.
What color would that be?
Does that matter?
It does to me, Miss Devon. Details are important. I don't want to miss anything.
Well, we all have our thing, Captain. It's called Racy Red.
Racy?
Red. It's a very good color for me.
I can see why.
Finished this report up early, Lieutenant. I thought you might want to take a look.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good, very good. Indeed.
Josie. Somehow.
Yeah, well, whatever works, you know.
So, how is the family doing?
Okay, I guess.
I saw John on television last night.
Yeah, I called home this morning. It's incredible. You know, John's taking the rap for that poor kid's death. You know, my mother is totally cool with it.
John's lucky to have Charlene's support.
Yeah. Well, we're all behind him. You know, I mean, John doesn't run the hospital because it looks good on his resume. He's totally committed. And I'm not just saying that because he's my stepdad. I mean, there's just not that many people out there like John Hudson. I mean, he's a wonderful guy.
Now, can you tell me what was in the wallet?
My driver's license, good riddance. Well, that was the worst picture I've ever taken. My bank card, my work ID. Oh, some picture of a happy couple and a kid.
A picture of who?
Oh, it came with the wallet.
Almost done?
Just a couple more questions.
Oh, very thorough.
Now, credit cards in the wallet?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Try me.
Well, there were a couple in there.
How many?
14.
14?
15 at the most. Mother, I pay my bills on time.
I think
I'm
you're a little over
grown-up.
your limit, Lorna.
Excuse me, ladies. Now, you said that he also stole a shopping bag from you.
Oh, yes, please don't remind me.
And what was in the bag?
Oh, only $1 million worth of the most gorgeous new linen.
Ah, the satin sheets.
Oh, and there was some fabulous stuff from La Femme in there.
La Femme?
Lingerie, Captain.
My daughter has such exquisite taste.
The specific contents, please.
Champagne silk camisole, black lace teddy.
Black
lace.
Who wants to think about light bladder protection all the time? I don't. Because now, Stay Free Serenity has new extra curved pads with Dry Layer Plus to keep them much drier than ordinary maxis. So I feel drier. Try new extra curve pads, only from Stay Free Serenity.
The makers of Children's Tylenol Cold know kids have all kinds of colds.
My nose gets so stuffy. My throat's on fire.
But no matter what the symptoms, one medicine relieves them all. Children's Tylenol Cold Plus Cough. It's the only one you need.
For diaper rash treatment and long-lasting protection, take the advice of an authority.
I prefer Desitin.
In fact, Desitin is recommended by 3 times more pediatricians than any other diaper rash formula.
2 big values. Bravo Boss 9 amps. Bravo Hardbox Powerline Plus 12 amps. Same big amps as before, now dramatically reduced in price. The Power Vax and the Value Vax, only from Eureka.
The ghouls are gathering at the Today Show window for tricks and treats. Be a part of Halloween with Bryant and Katie and see what a difference today makes.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen.
More orange sprinkles.
It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion.
And here's the werewolf.
So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh, of course.
Charahoe Furniture, the least expensive way to buy expensive furniture.
The Clark Connection, beginning Wednesday at 6 on News Channel 10.
Well, if you have any more questions, please call me. I would give you a card, but it's probably stuck in the mud along with my purse at the bottom of the lake.
Don't worry. I've got your number.
At the hospital?
I understand you're there around the clock.
Well, don't listen to nasty rumors, Captain. Please leave a message at the office.
Let me guess, when you're home, you have your voicemail screen all of your calls.
What else do you think you know about me?
What else should I know, Miss Devon?
It would take the better part of an evening to catch you up to speed.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, I think probably our parking meter is up, Lorna.
Great. Parking ticket would be the maraschino cherry on my day.
Could be a good excuse to come back.
Oh, I never need an excuse.
Sometimes I feel like maybe I took Ryan for granted. You know how wonderful he was with the kids, and they weren't even his. They miss him so much, and I have no idea how to make it any better.
You know what? You're a wonderful mother. And the boys know that you're here for them. That makes all the difference.
Do you think so? I mean, really? You really believe that?
Of course I do.
Because it's been so hard. You know, I try to get Stephen to behave, and then Kirkland starts acting up, and I'm just calling out for Ryan, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, Vic, Ryan's not here anymore. You're it.
Must be very hard.
I mean, at least I can talk about how I feel, but the boys, their hearts are breaking, and they don't know. I know they're still expecting him to come walking through the door so they can jump on him and wrestle with him and try on his badge.
You know, I think there's some excellent books out there that help kids deal.
Please, I know all about books. My mother brought a bunch of books over, in fact, one of them had a chapter on how children deal with death and dying. And I saw a talk show once that had a segment on children and grief, and it says that they have a tendency to act out. I think you just saw a perfect example of that with Stephen. And I want to be good, you know, I want to just let him feel what he's feeling, but it's so hard.
Especially when your child tells you he hates you.
That's the fun part. The worst part is that I know he blames me. I mean, Mommy's responsible for everything else in the world, so why wouldn't Mommy be responsible for the fact that Ryan's never coming back again? And I don't know how to tell him who to blame.
You know, I think blame is something that everybody does. Adults are the same. Ryan's death was a tragedy, but when you put it all together, it was no one's fault, Victoria.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, come on, we know exactly whose fault it was, Grant. It was Justine's.
Mommy!
And actually, you helped her out, didn't you?
Mommy's here.
Right here, sweetheart.
I think I've told you many times that I regret what I did.
Well, I don't know, but I certainly can't forgive you for it. And there are times when I can really understand how Carl's hands ended up around your neck the other night.
My loyalty to Justine caused a lot of pain for a lot of people, and I will always regret what she did. Right here, sweetheart. Right here.
Mommy!
Mommy's here.
I'm right here, honey. I suppose that she hurt you too, didn't she?
Yes. Yes, she did.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Mommy!
What was Justine doing the last time you saw her?
I don't think that that's anything that we can discuss in front of the children.
Mommy!
Okay, fine. I won't push you on it then.
Thank you. I really have to go. Hey, big guy. Mommy's here.
Mommy here.
Hi.
Mommy here.
Mommy's here.
Mommy's
here. I have to go, okay, sweetheart? I'll see you soon.
Mommy here.
Mommy's here. Mommy's here.
You know, Grant, I was thinking maybe you'd like to stick around. You've been such a big help. I was expecting Jake to stop by,
Well,
but he seems to be late, so if you wanted to spend a few more minutes with Kirkland...
I didn't expect to be here this soon, so I made other plans.
Mommy!
Mommy's here.
Well, let's just say that I owe you a few more minutes then.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe Stephen will be a normal person and he'll come down and say goodnight.
Maybe.
Stephen, come here for a
Hey,
second.
pal. I'm just getting ready to take off.
Bye.
Next time, maybe you could teach me some of those new video games of yours, all right?
Okay.
Okay, good to see you. Some improvement already, huh?
We'll see if it lasts. Sweetheart, I've been so busy with all the yelling we've been doing that I forgot to tell you something very, very important.
What?
I love you so much. This much.
Josie?
Yep.
Listen, I don't think it's wise for you to be seeking out dangerous situations every chance you get.
Go again.
No, I'm serious. Look at the way you're dressed, all right? You're marked. You're a target.
I know what I'm doing. I've walked this side of the street before, okay?
Look, I have lost too many people in my life. I am not about to lose the one good thing that has come my way in a long time.
Is that what I am?
You know that's what you are, yeah.
Huh. Well, I was starting to think that this overprotective thing was getting a little old, but now I'm thinking it's kind of cute.
Really? What are you suggesting? That I've lost my edge?
Maybe just a little.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Just do me a favor. Don't go near the docks, okay?
No can do.
Why not? Just let me put another officer on it. Why do you have to...
Don't you dare! Captain gave me the assignment. I'm a cop. That's my job. So deal with it.
Fine, but I worry about you, okay? It's hard for me.
Well, what are you gonna do? Put a tail on me?
It's not a bad idea. I'm not kidding. I might do that. Oh, my God. Would you look at this? Oh. Oh, man. Gotcha.
Hey.
Yeah. So what do you say? Still lose my edge? Thank you. Thank you, officer. That'll be all. Thank you very much.
Okay, sure. No problem. Lieutenant, Captain.
Watts?
What makes Lubriderm feel so clean on your skin? A formula that's unexpectedly water-based, combined with pure ingredients for a heavy-duty moisturizer that doesn't feel greasy. Lubriderm. See you later, alligator.
I took the test and it came out negative, when in fact I was actually pregnant.
EPT is the pregnancy test with one simple step and a splash guard to help prevent human error. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test. The error-proof test.
I got a C&C book and it talks to me.
Aladdin rescued Jasmine.
I got a Lion King book I can read, or Mama reads with me.
Simba, you must come home.
Simba! The C&C book makes reading so much fun. We have a Dalmatian plantation. I can read to anyone.
Disney's Aladdin, Lion King, and 101 Dalmatians talking storybooks.
Listen, laughing, learning, reading with the C&C.
Maybe they're jealous. Why else would those other tampons keep comparing themselves to Playtex? Maybe it's the comfort of Playtex's smooth plastic applicator. Maybe it's the comfortable protection you can count on. Sure, it's a lot to live up to. Must be nice when everyone wants to be like you. Playtex is comfort.
If you like cardboard applicator tampons, you're gonna love new Silk Glide from Playtex. The applicator's improved for silky, smooth comfort, because Playtex is comfort.
My asthma struck as my daughter started crying. It wasn't the time to try some unknown brand. I trust Primatene.
It starts to open clogged breathing passages in as fast as 15 seconds.
She depends on me. I depend on Primatene Mist.
Fastest type asthma relief without a prescription.
Some men think strong opinions are a sign of PMS. Real PMS includes headaches, cramps, bloating, which make you feel miserable. But Midol PMS helps you feel like yourself again, opinions and all.
For PMS, nothing works better than Midol PMS.
There is a place with a mystery like no other this week.
Oh my God, it's you!
One woman is pulled into the mystery. Is it a nightmare?
You were just dreaming.
Or was it?
Or is it dead real?
If it was only a dream, then how did I get these marks on my neck?
Aramote Town of Secrets, Days of Our Lives.
Dateline Tuesday. Kristen was stalked, chased, and savagely beaten by an obsessed ex-boyfriend, and no one helped.
The system failed.
Why? Dateline NBC Tuesday.
There is no way I could possibly hate Nick Terry more than I already do. The last thing I will ever, and I mean ever do, is forgive him. I need to get Tomas back and forget about Nick. I sort of lost it tonight with everybody, which kind of sucks, but I can't help it. Pam really ticked me off. She is off the list. Anyhow, none of this really matters because by tomorrow, I will have an incredibly grateful Tomas on my doorstep, showering me with dyed carnations and bonbons. He'll think I am so cool for boosting those test answers, and he'll thank me for keeping the information to myself, because otherwise he might have bugged out and not even taken a look at them. You know, on second thought, he'll probably show up tonight when he's done acing his exam. These are just some old sample questions to help you study for the test, Tomas.
Maggie?
Well, I think you're very brave. Coming back here again, thank you.
Well, I think it's safe to say I will be ripped off twice in a day, Mother, don't you? Please, don't answer that.
I won't. Okay, what do you want? Greasy
They're the best, yes.
Let's get onion rings, too, okay?
We meet again.
Well, Captain, let me guess, you're out looking for the suspects. Well, there are plenty of bad guys around here, you know.
I know.
Did I miss something?
Unfortunately, Miss Devon was the victim of a robbery earlier this evening.
Right here in Sassy.
That's awful, Lorna. Are you all right?
Oh, well, you know what they say. It's a process. First you're mad, then you're sad, and you're hungry.
We've moved into phase 3.
Grant, how are you doing?
Could be better. Thanks for asking.
Don't you have somewhere to go, Grant?
It's nice to see you too, Felicia.
I think the captain's very nice, don't you
Mother,
think?
please, he's friends with Grant. I don't have a chance. Nope, that's it. I think that I'm going to order the entire left portion of the menu and a diet soda.
Oh, I know you're under stress, but at least you're eating.
Yeah, the way I'm going, I'm going to need a forklift to get me up my spiral steps by Christmas.
Honey, don't you think the dust is going to settle at the hospital now that John has taken the blame for the
Mother.
Michaels boys?
That dust is going to be flying for quite some time. Hey.
What?
I have an idea. What do you think if I were to get Charlene Hudson to sign a letter that I draft up, stating her support for Bay City General, saying that she would take her own kid there any day of the week?
Yes, I think that's a very good idea.
Hey, you know, I think it's better if we concentrate on work and just forget about the men.
Can't believe it, we're actually sitting down to break bread together. Sure took us long enough.
Indeed.
So, old friend, off the record, tell me, what the hell's going on with you?
You want the best for your kids. So when they have diarrhea, give them what pediatricians recommend most, Pedialyte. Unlike juice or sports drinks, which do not meet medical guidelines for helping prevent dehydration, Pedialyte is formulated with the correct balance of carbohydrate and electrolytes for quick absorption. Pedialyte. Don't your kids deserve the best? And now Pedialyte is available in a great-tasting new flavor, grape.
Is fruit male or female?
Well, is it soft? Is it colorful? Is it tempting? And does it stay where it ought to? This fruit does. It's fruit that does what it says, stays comfortably in place. Fruit that'll spoil you. Fruit of the Loom. Always in season.
Have you ever had this experience? Your hair color just doesn't last long enough? It can start to fade, especially outdoors. But I've discovered new fade-resistant Preference by L'Oreal. Because Preference is fade-resistant, the color stays true, it won't turn brassy, and it stays rich from roots to ends. You'll see, shampoo after shampoo, week after week. So keep your color truer longer.
New fade-resistant Preference by L'Oreal. It's a new standard in color and conditioning.
After all, we're worth it.
You are the one who loves laughter and fun. The fun, brand new, the reason chocolate chew. No problem for you, the reason chocolate chew. All that chocolate and all that chew. Just right for you, the reason chocolate chew. There's always a reason to count on you. And always a reason for the chocolate chew.
Reason, the chocolate chew.
I haven't seen my college girlfriends in like 5 years. I want to look better than I've ever looked when I walk out of that train station. So I took the Dove 7-day test. In less than a week, it felt like my skin was moisturized, like it was raining on my face. Soap takes moisture out, Dove puts it in.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. It replaces moisture as it cleanses for softer skin in 7 days.
My skin feels like it did when I graduated, and I'm not going to tell you when that was.
Switch from soap to Dove. Feel the difference in 7 days.
I think that the first thing I'm gonna do when Tomas comes back to me is forgive him right away. Then we can get to the kissing part. Tomas!
No, but will I do?
Mother?
We said that you'd make adorable children together.
He's obviously very tight with the ex-senator. I can only imagine what he's saying about it.
Oh, just stop being so paranoid.
You were engaged to Lorna?
Yeah, yes, that ended badly.
Sorry. What was the problem? She a tough cookie?
Well, let's just say that was a mistake.
Hey, Grant, we all make mistakes.
Gabe, I want you to know something about me. Even though the evidence must appear to the contrary, I do have a life. I mean, I don't hang out in places like this trying to pick up hookers.
Come on, Grant. Hey, we go back a long way. I know you better than that.
Captain, can I have a word with you?
Watts. Sure. What is it?
Grant, at the bar would be better, actually.
Yeah.
We located Ruby, the hooker.
That's great. What'd she say?
Well, we found her under the docks, and she was floating face down.
Ah, damn it. All right, listen, I want you to get in touch with the coroner's office. Make this a priority. Tell them I want the report on my desk as soon as they're finished.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Watson. Bad news. Tell me something, Grant. Are you sure that Ruby was the only person that saw you the night that Ryan was shot?
I like when you tell me the story.
Okay. See what I can do. Once upon a time, there was a very handsome prince. And he used to go out into the kingdom and he would fight evil and slay dragons. And then on the way home, he'd pick up a pint of Belgian chocolate ice cream. And he was very much in love with a beautiful princess who could drive a stick shift.
Just like you, Mommy.
At least the prince thought she was beautiful. Anyway, at night, they would hang out and play loud music and polish up his armor for the next day. And then one day he came up against a wicked witch. And her powers of darkness were so great that even his shiny armor and his sword and his great big heart couldn't protect him from her.
What happened?
Well, the wicked witch threw the princess down in a dark and dreary dungeon. But luckily, the prince rescued her just as she was about to become spider bait. But the wicked witch, she was very angry that her plan had been messed up. So she took revenge on the handsome prince by killing him. And the whole kingdom was very sad because they all loved the handsome prince so very, very much. Especially the princess.
What happened to the wicked witch?
She just disappeared into a puff of smoke.
I know it's hard, but I'm right here. Just give it a try, dear. There you go. That's excellent. Yes. Wonderful. It's okay. It's okay. City? Wonderful. Bay City.
Wait, Mommy. What happened to the wicked witch?
I don't want you to worry about the wicked witch, all right? Besides, the princess vowed to hunt her down, even if it took the rest of her life.
It's not polite to point.
She's a natural.
It's not nice to push.
Got that smile. Oh, she's a natural.
Playtex, cross your heart.
Got that way.
A gentle lift for
Got
you.
that style. She's so
A natural shape underclothes.
natural.
The cross your heart brow. Playtex.
Lingerie for real life.
Like anyone who lives in Moore County, when I make beef stew, I use only the freshest ingredients, and I cook it real slow. Fast is fine if you're a racehorse or a rabbit, not if you're making stew. So once a week, I bring my Dinty Moore stew here. You see, not everyone has the time we do in Moore County. So I pack up a little extra for the rest of the world.
Good morning, Dorothea.
Morning, ladies.
Homemade goodness from Dinty Moore.
Is this the biggest problem that I face as a woman? No.
But does it bug me? Yeah. That gross white stuff that roll-on antiperspirant leaves behind that gets on my clothes and screams. Here I am, come look at me. That's why now I use this, new Ban Clear Roll-On. It's banned so you know it keeps you dry and fresh, but the big news is it leaves none of that gross white stuff. Now, it may not solve the big problems of the world, but it solves the small one. New Ban Clear Roll-On. It works with no white stuff.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a tic-tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. People around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a tic-tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
The Super Volume from Braun. As it dries your hair, it adds volume. Instant volume for straight hairstyles. The Super Volume from Braun.
NBC Tuesday. On Wings, Lowell is back one last time, and he's changed.
Come here, Dumplings.
Then, News Radio's Office Romance exposed.
This is delicious.
And Frasier battles Bulldog in the war of practical jokes. And The Pursuit of Happiness has Wings Steven Weber.
NBC Tuesday.
Are we alone, or is there life out there? Now there may be an amazing new way to find out. Sound incredible? An in-depth report you won't want to miss. Only on NBC Nightly News tonight.
It's Star-Crossed Thursday. First on Brands, Caroline shows up to meet Ross's son.
Where's your baby?
Then Ross is on the single guy, and they each think the other one's, well... Hey, you never know who will turn up on Seinfeld. Plus Chandler guest stars on Caroline. NBC Star-Crossed Thursday.
Pictures of hope from Child Reach. Families and communities freeing themselves from the grip of the world's cruelest poverty with the help of Child Reach sponsorship. If you'd like to be a part of these wonderful pictures, call 1-800-346-1100. 1-800-346-1100. Child Reach sponsorship. Yes, it works.
Tonight, it's NBC Halloween Monday with all new episodes of Brotherly Love and minor adjustments on a special night. Then Melrose Place's Daphne Zuniga, Sisters Patricia Callenber, and Jag's David James Elliott star in the NBC Monday night world premiere movie, Degree of Guilt, tonight.
I had whenever I could. But then one day it happened. You appeared like from a dream, and we moved the same like dancing with our hearts in harmony. You are my way to another world. You are the one who makes me fly so high. You are the rain when my spirits run dry. You give my life hope that's real. 'Cause when I'm with you, you take me away to another world. All my life I've been